Hello children. As we've studied in MS Excel, we have got the spreadsheet in front of us, and you know in Excel we have got 256 columns and 65,536 rows per worksheet, and you have got different sheets in a workbook. When you save this file, it is saved as a workbook. And now we have got two types of entries. One, we are entering the text, and then we are entering the number. So this is text entry. The names, we can take them as text entry. By default they are aligned towards right, and the numbers, they are the number entry. They are by default aligned towards the right. They are aligned towards the left, and numbers are aligned towards the right. Now the third type of entry is the formula entry. Now these values are constant values. The values can be divided into two types of values again. One is the constant value. All the text entries and all the number entries, they come under constant values. They are the values which are directly entered in the cell. They can be numbers or alpha numbers. These are the alpha numerals and these are the numerals. And the second type of entry is the formula entry. So formula is an expression telling the computer what mathematical operation to perform upon a specific value. So every formula must begin with an equal to sign. Arithmetic operator should be used, and the data can be a cell address also. So different arithmetic operators are there, like plus, minus, multiplication, division, percentage, raised to the power for exponential and all. And there are comparison operators as well, like equal to, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to. All these are comparison operators. Now how do we create a formula? We have got the sample data in front of you, in which we have got names and marks of the students in English, Maths and Science. We want the total of these marks. So instead of totaling them manually or separately, we can create a formula using an equal to sign and giving the cell address. You know the cell address is the column number followed by the row number. The cell address for this cell is B2. When I click here, automatically it will come in the formula. Then I give the plus sign because I want to calculate the total. I click on this, again I give the plus sign, and then I click on this, and when I press enter, I'm going to get the answer. That means addition of these three cells. I have created a formula which is being displayed in this formula bar. The formula is B2 plus C2 plus D2. Now this is how you create a formula. Similarly, I can take a percentage. So how do I take percentage? Percentage is equal to, every formula starts with an equal to, total divided by 300, because we have got three subjects of 100 marks each, and multiplied by 100. This is the formula for calculating the percentage. So this is my percentage, right? Now I need to do it for all the cells, all the other names as well. So instead of giving the formula separately for all the cells, I can copy the formula. How do I copy the formula? I select the cell and I go to the bottom right corner of the cell, and when my mouse pointer changes to this black cross, I drag it down to copy the formula. Now this is going to give me the total of all, and you can see this, clicking on this cell will display the formula B3 plus D3 plus C3. Similarly, I click on this cell, it's automatically going to change to B4, C4, D4, and here automatically it's going to change to B5, C5, D5, and so on. You can see the formula changing relatively. Is that right? Here as well, percentage. For percentage, the formula is E2. This is the cell E2 divided by 300 multiplied by 100. So I can use any operator. I can use plus, minus, multiplication, division for my whatever I want to calculate. So here I again go to the bottom right corner of the cell. I drag it. I drag this handle. This is called the fill handle. I drag this handle and my percentage will be copied onto other cells. And you can see the relative change in the formula. The formula is changed to E3 by 300, E4, E5 and so on. So relative change of formula is there when we copy the formula with a fill handle.